a new shop has appeared along the busy streets of Saravmora, selling a variety of new wares. Colourful new helms, lovely new attire, and the salvage remains of wrecked ships and lost civilizations. But is there perhaps just more here than meets the eye? Is that blood that I spy? And my, this salvage shop certainly is packed. How fortuitous that so many lost, sunken treasures just happened to get rescued by these two enterprising merchants. As you may already doubtless suspect, this is all leading into a new adventure, and also into Armada Day. For today, we're showcasing of Merc and Muscles, a Saravmor trader by Detail Devil and Dim Nuisance. A quest, dungeon, and items mod of Merc and Muscles adds a new shop just along the road leading into the Saravmor marketplace, including a new outdoor stall, where you can buy a variety of new anglerfish helms. These unique Tavani-style helms have a magical little light just dangling out front, in the fashion of the anglerfish. And they come in a remarkable variety of different looks, with differently colored crystals, each one projecting just a tiny bit of light, and just an oddly suitable bit of headwear for a bit of fishing. Yes, little fishy, come towards the light. Inside the shop itself, you'll find stacks and stacks of salvage loot, all sorts of odd varieties of items for sale, eccentricities harvested from the fates of far less fortunate men, shiny baubles and trinkets, ancient treasures, and more. Despite such a small interior, there is a richness of detail here, an immersive atmosphere that lends itself well to, kind of a dingy, perhaps slightly dodgy, mercantile establishment of seafaring wares. And as it turns out, there is not just treasures and trinkets to buy here, but also a quest, for it seems a skiff has sunken off the coast of Wolverine Hall, carrying a special kind of amulet made of black mussel shells. And the owner of this humble shop is quite keen to see this treasure added to his collections. Should you accept, you'll be directed to the crash site, a simple wreck in strangely shallow water, in sight of Wolverine Hall. There's evidence of a struggle here. Remnants and pieces of the boat's occupants are scattered around, perhaps dragged off by some seafaring beast. Following the clues will lead you to a new grotto, an ominous yawning maw of darkness, where surely some terrible creature must lurk. A new dungeon, inside you'll find a lair of dark wrecks, and, curiously, salvage supplies. Crates and barrels and countless other items, brought here by someone, or something. You won't have to go very far to find the amulet you're searching for, and if that's where you want to stop, you can. Or you could investigate a bit more, try and figure out what's really going on here, and maybe unveil something far more insidious and sinister than mere death. Obviously, with how dark this grotto is, you may find it useful to come donning one of those new lighted helmets. But, while certainly an interesting fashion choice, they don't really carry a whole lot of radiance. So you'll probably still want to bring a few torches and lighting spells just in case. Especially if you plan on diving into the deeper parts of the grotto. And most particularly if you have Wonders of Water installed, because that water will get very dark very fast. But anyway, this is just another fantastically detailed dungeon, with plenty of hidden treasure for you to find, and some truly great environmental storytelling. Like this poor fellow, a lost pirate perhaps, the victim of some foul murder, a betrayal mayhaps when hiding their loot. Alongside this dungeon, the quest itself is just another fun and creative adventure, adding more for you to do in the city of Saravmora, with potentially some just unexpected twists and turns. I have to say, Detail Devil and Dim Nuisance are quickly becoming a power duo in the Morrowind modding community, on par with the likes of Random Pow and Vegetto or Katya Karel and Ruffin Van Gaal. Dim Nuisance has just an amazing eye for designing beautiful environments and new assets, and Detail Devil's original quest design is simply superb. They're a potent combination for creating exciting stories and adventures. I believe this is only their second outing together, after the beautifully detailed and superbly told of Musk and Myr, another dungeon and quest mod in Shadow of Mora that begins with a new shop. And one can only hope that this pair will continue creating new stories together, for their combined creations are truly a delight to behold. But, well, you know, that's some other day. So, as always, I've been your host, Dark Elf Guy. Thanks for watching, stay safe, stay healthy, happy modding, and I'll see you all next time.